Cluster north of Melbourne is risking the city's next stage of reopening, leaving already struggling businesses hanging in the balance. Some in such a state they're suing the government, the Victorian government, over its devastating restrictions. Jim's Mowing franchisees are the latest to join the multi-million-dollar class action, which is likely to be the biggest in Australia's history. Founder of Jim's Mowing, Jim Penman, joins us now from Melbourne. Jim, why have you jumped on board?
Our franchisees have been very badly treated, as has the industry as a whole. They've been shut out of work for no reason. Sole operators working alone are no risk to health, no risk to infection. Their businesses were shut down. It's completely unfair. But the state government's putting billions of dollars, all carefully directed into people who don't need the money so much. I think these people deserve some, not just our franchisees, but the entire industry. What
has lockdown cost your franchisees?
Well, $20 million is a reasonable estimate of what it's cost. But that doesn't account for the mental health issues too. I mean, I hear every day about problems with mental health. I know 2 franchisees who've had suicide attempts in their own families. I know personally about this. I hear this all the time, every day. The long-term effect of this will be absolutely devastating. Financial, yes, but even more mental health.
So for you, is this more than just about the money?
Oh, absolutely it's not. I'm not after any money for myself. I probably lost $500,000. I'm not after a cent. I just want justice for people who've been unfairly deprived of their entire income.
If you are successful, this could end up costing the Andrews government millions and millions of dollars. Some are saying around the $20 million mark. That's taxpayers' money. Are you OK with that?
The government is spending, the state government's committed $3 billion. They reckon the federal government's going to spend $1 trillion on helping people who need it. These are people who really need and deserve help. Why shouldn't some of this huge amount of money go to those who most deserve it and who most need it?
Do you think many of your franchisees, will they survive this?
Most will, yes. Actually, our people are probably better off than most because we have a system of mutual support. Our franchisors are still ringing their franchisees regularly, even when they're out of work, not paying fees. So, yes, most of them will survive it and they'll do OK. I fear for the mental health of some, though. I really do. Long-term, this could have terrible effects.
Have you heard anything from the Premier?
The Premier hasn't deigned to speak a word to me. I have written 4 letters. I represent tens of thousands of small businesses. He hasn't even mentioned anything of my concerns at any time. This is the Premier who talks about consulting. Consulting who? Certainly not us.
Yeah, look, plenty of anger in Melbourne. Jim, we really appreciate you coming on and sharing those concerns with us. Thank you.